Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Annie. In today's lesson, we're going to work on this beautiful oval placemat. It's very simple. It's just double crochet and chain one. It's a granny square placemat. Just the design of granny square placemat oval. And this is not my design. This is I'll put the link to the original designer that she let me use this and bring this design to you guys. If you want to jump over there, hit a like or subscribe. It is in a different language, but it's easy to follow if you pay close attention. Okay, and this is what we're going to work on today. This color, it was Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. It's like an orangey color. I went to the store to grab another one because I ran out of it and I couldn't find it. So we're going to use a different color today. Okay, and also I want to give thanks to everybody that's been watching my videos and to the new subscribers since my last post of a video. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. I do appreciate it. Okay, and in today's lesson, I'm going to use this Red Heart Super Saver, and this is the color. Okay, I am going to work with my 3.75, if you guys can see it or not. It's a little blurry. I usually do a 350 or a 375 or a 4. So if you guys crochet too tight, okay, you can go up to a 4. Okay, but if you crochet kind of normal and kind of loose, you could use a 350 to 375. I'm going to use a 375. Okay, let me get this all settled and I'll be right back to start our project for today. All right, my friends, so I'm back. So there's two different ways of starting this project. I usually start with a magic circle. If you're not comfortable with a magic circle, don't worry about it. That is fine with me. But you can start with your loop. Just make a loop here, whichever way you like to make your loop. Loop your yarn. Okay, and here you are going to go up 5 or chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're going to close with a slip stitch the first chain. Here, grab a yarn, pull it through and slip stitch, and you're going to work in the middle of this circle right here. Okay, I like to do it with a magic circle. So my magic circle, people, you're going to wrap your fingers around, get your hook, grab the yarn in the back. Okay, pull it through, grab it and pull it through, and here's your magic circle. Okay, so once we're at this point with chains or your magic circle, you are going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to go back inside the circle and we're going to put another double crochet, chain 1, go back in the circle, double crochet, chain 1. We have 3, we need 5. We're going to put another double crochet, chain 1, and another double crochet. Let's make sure we have 5 with these two with the starting chains here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we have 5. Now at this point, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and go back into your circle again and put 5 more double crochet with chain 1. That's 1 and chain 1. Double crochet, chain 1, another one, chain 1, that's 3, and go back. Sorry, I was closing my circle. That's 4, chain 1, and 1 more, that's 5. Okay, now let's make sure we do have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, at this point, tighten up your magic circle right here, and we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and you're going to slip stitch. You're going to count 2 chains, 1, 2, and on the second chain you are going to slip stitch. Okay, and everybody should have something that looks like this for row 1. Okay, so we just finished row 1 and we just created our points here, or a corner. Okay, for row 2, we're going to slip stitch in between those spaces that we created. Okay, so grab your hook, go inside the space and chain 1 and then go up 1 more. Okay, that's our starting double crochet. Go back into the space and put another double crochet, chain 1, and we're working in between the spaces that we created, not on the double crochet, not on the chain, in the spaces. So we go back into the space and we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 1. This is an increase row. In the next space, 2 double crochets, chain 1. The next space, 2 double crochets. Okay, and we have come and chain 1. We've come to our corner here, or our point. Okay, and the point, we're always gonna do the same thing. Okay, we're gonna go inside here, we're gonna put 2 double crochets, chain 2, 1, 2, oh, wait a minute, 2, go back into the same space and put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and chain 1. Okay, only at the points here, or at the corner, are we gonna chain 2. So whatever we did here, we're gonna do it on this side. So we're gonna go in between the space here and put 2 double crochets, chain 1, next space, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and you're going to go all the way down with 2 double crochet, chain 1 until you get to the corner. You're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Okay, go all the way around and I'll meet everybody over here. I'll be right back. Okay, so we just finished round 2. We went all the way around with 2 double crochet, chain 1 in the spaces, and here at the corner we did 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. So I finished my round, and here I did my last chain 1, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the top of where we started to close up round 2. Okay, so round 3 we are going to slip stitch and walk to that space, because we're always going to work inside the space. So here inside the space, I'm going to grab my yarn, single crochet, and go up 1, 2. Inside the space, we're going to put 2 double crochet. That's 1. Okay, let me take that one out. Sorry, let's do it again. That's 1, and 1 more to make 3, and we're going to chain 1. Okay, we're going to go into the space. We're always working in the spaces, and we're going to put 3 double crochets. 2, 3, chain 1. Next space, 1, 2, and 3, and chain 1. We should have something that looks like this. Okay, let's go to the next space. I'm going to bring it to the point. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and 3, and we're always going to chain 1, and we have reached our corner or our point. The point will always be the same. It will never change. So we're going to put 2 double crochets, chain 2, and go back into the same space and 2 double crochets, and chain 1. Okay, now we're going to go back down again, go into the spaces with 3 double crochets. That's 2, 1 more, 3, chain 1, next space, 3 double crochets. Like I told you guys, it's very simple. This pattern is so easy. And chain 1. It's just double crochets and chains and double crochets and chain. Now finish it out. Okay, keep going in between the spaces with 3 double crochet, chain 1. When you hit your corner here, put 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, and finish it out. And then you're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain that we started. Okay, so this it's round 3. So go all the way around. I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll be right back with everyone. Okay, so I went all the way around with 3 double crochet, chain 1, and in our corners we did 2 double crochet, chain 2. I did my last cluster here at 3 double crochet, chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain that we started and to close round 3. Okay, so everybody should have something that looks like this. And then remember, you always have to slip stitch and walk to that space because we are working in the spaces. Here I'm in the space. I'm going to grab my yarn, single crochet, and go up 1, 2. And this one is a repeat row of the one we just did. So you're going to put 3 double crochet, chain 1 in each space. The corners will always be the same. So we're going to go 3 double crochet. Let me bring it to that point or that corner. 3 double crochet, chain 1, next space, the same thing. 3 double crochets, 2, 3, chain 1, next space, 3 double crochets. We're almost at that point or the corner. 3 double crochets, that's 3, and chain 1. This is a repeat of the round that we just did for row 4. Now we're going to go into the corner and we're going to put 2 double crochets and chain 2. 1, 2, inside again, same space with 2 double crochets, chain 1, and we're going to go back on the other side with 3 double crochets, chain 1. It is a repeat of row 3. Row 3 and 4 are the same. Okay, let me do one more. 3 double crochets and chain 1, and you're just repeating whatever we did on row 3. Go all the way around and you're going to finish out here with a slip stitch to the top of that chain. I'm going to do mine off the camera and I'll be right back. All right, so I finished my round 4, or almost finished round 4, and we just went around with round 4 with 3 double crochet, chain 1 in each space, and at the corners here we did 2 double crochet, chain 2. Okay, so I did my last cluster of 3 double crochet, chain 1, and we're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain, and we're going to slip stitch and walk to the space. This is how we're always going to start and finish because we're working in between the spaces. Okay, all right, now this row, row 5, is a row of increases. Okay, so we came to the space here. Gonna grab a yarn, single crochet, go up 2 for our first double crochet, go back into the space, put another double crochet, chain 1 in the same space, put 2 double crochets. This is a row of increase, and chain 1. Okay, next space, 2 double crochets, chain 1, back into the space with 2 double crochets, chain 1. Okay, next space, same thing, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and back in the space with 2 double crochets, and chain 1 for the next space. Okay, next space, we're almost at that point there for the corner. Put 2 double crochet, chain 1, back into the space with 2 double crochets, and we're going to chain 1 because we have hit our corner here. Inside the corner it will always be the same. 2 double crochets, chain 2, back in the same space with 2 double crochets, chain 1. Okay, next space, I'm going to put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1, back into the same space with 2 double crochets, chain 1, next space, same thing, 2 double crochets, chain 1, and same space, 2 more double crochets and chain 1. Okay, so one more, let's do one more, next space, and then you guys can do it on your own. 2 double crochets, chain 1, and back into the same space with 2 more double crochets and chain 1. This is the pattern for row 5 all the way around. Remember, at the corner we'll always keep it the same. 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochet, okay, and come back, and then you're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain. This is the pattern for row 5. Okay, go all the way around, and I'll be right back for row 6. All right, so I went all the way around with 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1 in each space, and in our corner with 2 double crochet, chain 2. This is row 5, and to finish up row 5, we are just going to slip stitch to the top of that chain, and you are going to walk until you get to your space. Okay, here we hit our first space. You're going to chain 1, go up 1, 2, and in the same space you're going to put a double crochet. Okay, and then you're going to chain 1. In your next space here, we're going to put 2 double crochets. 1, 2, chain 1. Next space here, okay, in between those clusters of 2 double crochet, chain 1, we're going to put 2 double crochets. In every space, we're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 1. Next space here, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1. The space here, 2 double crochets, chain 1. Next space, 2 double crochets, chain 1. Here in the space, 2 double crochets, chain 1. Next space here, 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and chain 1. We should have something that looks like this. Okay, and we have reached the top of the corner or the point. We're always going to keep it the same. 2 double crochets, chain 2. Okay, give me a second. All right, here we go. 1 and 2, back into the space with 2 more double crochets, and we're going to chain 1. First space on the other side, put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1. Next space here, every space that you find in between the double crochets, you're going to put 2 double crochet, chain 1. The row that we just did with those clusters of 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet in the same space this was a row of increases. Okay, that's why we did in between the spaces 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. I don't remember if I told you guys, but row 5 is a row of increases. Okay, so here we go again. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets in each space. This is the pattern for row 6. Okay, and we should have something that looks like this. Okay, so you're going to go all the way around with 2 double crochet, chain 1. The corners always the same. 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet all the way around until you do your slip stitch here to close out row 6. Okay, I told you, everybody, it's very simple. It's just double crochet, chain, 2 double crochet, chain, 3 double crochet. It's the only 2 that we're going to use is double crochet, chain, double crochet, and it depends on how we mix it up. Okay, go all the way around, and we'll be back to close row 6 and start row 7. All right, guys, so I went all the way around in my row 6 with 2 double crochet, chain 1. Here I'm at the end, so we're just going to slip stitch to the top of that chain. Right here, slip stitch. Okay, and we have closed row 6, and we should have something that looks like this. Okay, for our next row, remember, we're always going to slip stitch and walk to the space. We have our first space. You're going to single crochet, chain 2, and put 2 double crochets in there, and chain 1. Now this row is a repeat, and the next couple of rows it will be a repeat again of 2 double crochets, chain 1. Okay, let me get you to the corner so I can explain. I put 2 double crochets, chain 1, and 2 double crochet, chain 1. Let's get to that corner or the point with 2 double crochet, chain 1, and on the next space 2 double crochets, chain 1, next 2 double crochets, and we hit the corner, chain 1. Here at the corner we're going to put 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and we're going to chain 2 back into the same space, 1 and 2, and chain 1, and back down this side here in each space 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and chain 1, next space 2 double crochet. It's just a repeat of the row that we just did, a row 6, and chain 1. Okay, so row 6, row 7, row 8, and row 9, 4 rows of 2 double crochet, chain 2. That's a little bit closer. There we go. 2 double crochet, chain 2. We need to have 4 rows. We just did 1, and we're here on the next one. And you're going to do, this is row 6, row 7, row 8, and row 9 are 2 double crochet, chain 2 in each space, and the corners will never change. They will always stay 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay, so I showed you how to do row 6. This is row 7 with the same thing. Row 8 and row 9, it's the same pattern, 2 double crochet, chain 2. Go all the way around with your other rows, with this one and 2 more rows. I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll be right back. All right, everyone, so here we just did our 4 rows of 2 double crochet, chain 2. So we did row 6, 7, 8, and 9 with 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and our corners with 2 double crochet, chain 2. So at this point we should have something that looks like this. Let me move this out of the way, sorry, a little bit more. Okay, we should have something that looks like this, and right now we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rows. Okay, so let's close up this row 9. So I did my 2 double crochet, chain 1, and the same thing, we're going to slip stitch to the top of that chain, and this is the end of row 9. Now for row 10, again, it's going to be a repeat of a different row. So we're going to go to the space, single crochet, chain 2, into the space, put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain 1. Now I'm going to tell you guys, if you at the end, if you guys want this one a little bit bigger, because people always ask me, the way to do the increase will be row 1, 2, 3, 4. In row 4 here that we did 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet, chain 1. This one right here, before we started these 2 double crochet, there's 4 rows of 2 double crochet. If you want to make this bigger, then here you do another increase row. Right here, you do the same thing here again with 2 double crochet. Let me show you. This one that we did here, the increase, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and 2 double crochet. That's the increase row, and chain 1. This. Okay, so if you want it bigger, you could do a row right here, right now. You could do a row of this, okay, to make it a little bit bigger. Okay, and then you could do again, after you do that increase row, then you could start again with chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1 after that increase, and you could put maybe 1 or 2 more rows. It depends on how big you want it, and then you go back to this row that we're going to do right now. Okay, so sorry, just a cliff note here on the side, because people always ask me how to make it bigger. That's how you increase it, make it as big as you want. Tablecloth, table center. Okay, so you repeat the increase row, and then you could do 4 rows again of 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then you could go back to this row 10. Okay, so here it's just a repeat again with 3 double crochets, chain 1, and 3 double crochet. Okay, so anybody have a question on how to make it bigger? That's the way you do it. If not, you could improvise and just follow the same pattern and put extra rows wherever you guys want to make it as bigger as you want. Okay, that's what I did. I did make it bigger, but I didn't record myself making it bigger. So what I did here, I repeated this row of increase 2 more times. Then I did this one, then I did the 4 rows of 2 double crochet, then I did an increase row, and then I did 4 more rows of 2 double crochet, chain 1. Okay, and then I did another increase, and I made it bigger for somebody else, and she loved it, but she never sent me pictures, and I forgot to take pictures or to record myself doing it, so I apologize. But anybody wants it bigger, that's the way to go. Okay, so here for row 10, sorry that I got sidetracked, but row 10, 3 double crochet, chain 1 is a repeat row of rows we already done. Like I told you guys, this is very simple. This is double crochet and chain and double crochet and chains. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way around. If I can get this one going, chain 1. In every space we're gonna put 3 double crochet, chain 1 for row 10, 3 double crochet, chain 1. One more, let me get you to that space, the corner or the point, 3 double crochet, and I did it in chain 1 here. Let me back it up, sorry, because I'm gonna miss that chain 1 if I don't do it here. See, I did a chain 1 here, and then here we go, my last space before that corner, 3 double crochets, chain 1. We hit the corners always stay the same with 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets, chain 1. Okay, here we go, and back on the other side, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. Okay, so you're gonna do row 10 like this, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet all the way around. The point stays the same, and you're gonna do row 10 and row 11, one more row with the same thing, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. Okay, so do your 2 rows of 3 double crochet, chain 1, and I'll be right back. This is row 10. You're gonna do row 11, the same thing. All right, everyone, so at the end of those 2 rows, 10 and 11, with 3 double crochet, chain 1, we should have something that looks like this. Okay, so for our next row, row 12, so here we're just going to close to the top slip with a slip stitch. Okay, and we are going to walk to that space. Okay, and here we are at the space, so here we're going to grab our yarn and chain 1, and then we're going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now we're going to chain 4 more, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back into the same space with a double crochet. We created something that looks like this. Okay, our next space, we're going to put double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into the space and double crochet. We're creating loops. Next space, double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the space, double crochet. We're alternating here in the chains. We started with double crochet, chain 4, and double crochet. Here we're going to have 3 chain in between. Here we're going to have 4. Next one we're going to have 3. Next space, double crochet. Hold on, my yarn got tangled up. Give me 1 second, guys. My yarn got tangled up. Okay, so here we're going to put double crochet, and we're going to chain, how much did I chain here? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back into the space, double crochet. Okay, next space, double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the space. So we're creating loops. Okay, the next space here, double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the same space with double crochet, and another one, double crochet, one here we did, here we're going to do 1, 2, 3, back into the space. Oh, here I did 3, here we do 4, sorry. Okay, and the last one here, we're going to again double crochet, and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the last one before the corner, you should have 3 double crochet, 3 chains in between. Okay, so we did 4, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Okay, now here at the corner, we are going to go inside the space. We're going to go double crochet. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back into the same space, double crochet. Back into the same space, double crochet. We're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back into the same space with a double crochet. And we did two loops here. Okay, so we went into the corner with a double crochet, chain 4, double crochet. Back into the same space with a double crochet, chain 4, double crochet. So if we ended up on this side with 3, we're going to go here with 3. Okay, so we're going to go double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the space with double crochet. Okay, next space, double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the space, double crochet. Okay, next one, double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the space, double crochet. Next one, 4, double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the space, double crochet. Okay, so we did 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay, you're gonna go all the way around doing the same thing. I'm gonna come back over here to the corner so we could do this together, okay, in case anybody else. Okay, so I made it to the other side. We did this side, I made it to the other side. I just want to make sure everybody understands what are we doing here. So I did my last double crochet, chain 3, double crochet in the same space just before we get to the corner, okay, or that point. So here we go inside the corner here and we do double crochet, the chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the same space with a double crochet, back into the same space with a double crochet, and chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and back into the same space with a double crochet. Okay, and then on the other side we're going to double crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, back into the same space with double crochet. Okay, next space, double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the space with a double crochet. Next one's going to be 3, 1, 2, double crochet, 1, 2, 3, back into the same space with a double crochet. Okay, so we should have something that looks like this. Okay, go all the way around here, finish it up here, and then I'll be back to tell you guys what's the next step for our next row. All right, everyone, so I came all the way around. Remember, we left here with 3, then we have to go 4, 3, 4, so you have to end with 3. Okay, so I did my last one, and here to close it up, remember we did chain 3 and then chain 4, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and the third chain we're going to slip stitch to close this row up. Okay, so it should look something that looks like this. Now we're going to go inside the space here. We're going to grab our yarn, we're going to single crochet, we're going to go up 2, 1, 2, that's our first double crochet. Inside the space we're going to put 6 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and with our 3 chains that we went up, we should have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next space, single crochet. Next space, 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next space, single crochet. We should have something that looks like this. Now you're going to go all the way around till you get to that corner, and here again put 7 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And next space, single crochet. Okay, so you're gonna go over here till you get to your last loop. You're gonna do there all the way, and then I'll meet everybody here so I can show you what we're gonna do in these 2 loops. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished this row up here. I finished from here to here, and we ended up with the single crochet here. So here at the corner, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go here with 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then here, the next double crochet on top of that double crochet, we're going to single crochet, okay, on the top, and then we're going to go back into the space and put 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let me turn my work, 5, 6, and 7. And remember here the space before we did a double crochet, so on this space we're going to do a double crochet because it was a chain 3. Wherever we put the chain 3 on the previous row, that's where the single crochet goes. And we come in on this side, on the other side, and we're going to do 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and chain 1 in the next space. So this is what we should have in this corner. Okay, so you're gonna go all the way around. Now you're gonna do 7 double chain 1, 7 double crochet, chain 1, 7 double crochet. Here at the corner, you do the same thing. You should be able to end up with a single crochet here. Go into this chain, 7 double crochet, into the top of this double crochet, chain 1, go into the space with 7 double crochet, and so on and so on, just like we did on this side. Like you're going to do on this side, you're going to do it all the way around until you get here to your last space here. So go all the way around. All right, everyone, so I went all the way around, and we should have something that looks like this. Okay, I hope everybody can see it. So I did my last single crochet here, and then how we're going to close this row up here is we're going to go to the single crochet that we started. We're going to go in there, and we're going to slip stitch. Now you're going to need your scissors here, and we're going to cut that off, secure that end right there. Okay, now let me tell you guys, if you like it the way it is right here right now, you can leave it as is because it's very beautiful this way. Okay, but I am gonna go a step further, and let me grab my yarn because I lost it here. And if you want to leave it this way, you stop right here. And if you want to keep going to the next step, then we'll do the next step. Okay, let me get my yarn together and I'll be right back. But like I said, you're more than welcome to leave it the way it is because it looks beautiful here. But we got to do 2 more rows to finish it up because we're going to do another row of these arches here. Okay, so let me get my yarn and my crochet hook, and I'll be right back. Okay, so we fasten off here and we grab our yarn, and here we're going to start our next row. You could go to any single crochet that we did from the previous row, okay? So you're going to grab your yarn, and here you are going to go up 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go up 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to go back in that single crochet and do a double crochet, because we're creating these loops right here. Okay, now here you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4. If you crochet a little bit too tight, do 5. Okay, so next we're going to go in the next single crochet here, and you're going to do a double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back in the single crochet, put a double crochet. Let me do that again. Okay, hold on, because the yarn's tangled here. It's split. Let's do that again. There we go, got it. Okay, and chain 4 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, go to the next single crochet, put a double crochet, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go back into the single crochet and put a double crochet, and chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next single crochet, put a double crochet, and chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back into the single crochet and put a double crochet, and chain 4. Okay, we are creating these little loops here. Okay, now you're going to go all the way till you get to your single crochet here, and then we're going to hit this corner. Okay, I'm going to go all the way, and I'm going to stop here and then come back and show you guys how to do the corners. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we have made it here to the corner. So here we're going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to double crochet right in that middle single crochet from the previous row, and here is the corner, so we're going to chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double crochet back into the single crochet. Okay, and that's our loop in the corner, and then we go back to changing 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or if you're changing 5, whichever, and then go back again to the single crochet here and go back to making your loops on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, back in the single crochet with a double crochet, and chain 4 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet in the double crochet in the single crochet from the previous row right here, and chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, back in the single crochet and put a double crochet. And this is what it looks like at the corner. I hope everybody can see it. Okay, so here we're going to do 5. Just because it's the corner, we're going to change 5. Everywhere else here, we're going to change 4 and 4 here, or 5. If you crochet a little bit too tight, do 5 here. Okay, so I'll go all the way around, do the same thing, finish it up. Here in the corner, do the same thing. Change 4, double crochet, chain 5, double crochet back in here, okay? Do the same thing that we did on this corner over here. So go all the way around with this pattern, all the way around, and then I'll meet you over here so we can close, and we're going to finish up our last row. I'll be right back. All right, everyone, so I came all the way around doing my loops. Here I did my last loop in my chain 4 or 5. Here at the beginning loop, we're going to count 1, 2, and on the second chain 1, 2, here we're gonna slip stitch. Okay, and we're gonna close this row up like this. Okay, for our last row, we're gonna go inside the loop, we're gonna single crochet, chain 2, 1, 2. Inside the loop here, inside the space, we're gonna put 7 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And with these two beginning chain, it should be 8. Let's double count. Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay, for our next space, we're going to grab these chains and we're going to go down here and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here in the middle, grab these chains. You're going to go in there and single crochet, grabbing the chain. Okay, next, I'm going to go into the next space and put 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna go here, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle. Grab that double crochet from the previous row, single crochet with the chains in between. Okay, and next space, let's do one more together. 8 double crochet. Hold on, I got a tail snag there. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And next we're gonna single crochet, count 4 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, go in there, single crochet. Okay, and then we should have something that looks like this. Now go up to the corner, do all of these on your own, and then I'll meet everybody after you do this one. I'll come and meet you here, so I'll show you how to do the corner. I'll be right back. Alrighty, now so I came all the way around here from the beginning to the corner, to the point here, and I did my single crochet here. So inside this corner we are going to put 10 double crochet. That's the only difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And turn your work. Here again, we're going to count 4 double crochet in the middle, single crochet, and then down this side, we're going to do the same thing, 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and single crochet. Count 4 right here in the middle, single crochet, and we should have something that looks like this. Okay, let me do one more. Next space, go back in there, 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the next space, go count 4 in the middle, single crochet. All right, so this is what we should have so far. Okay, now you're going to go all the way around. You're going to do this all the way around. Here at the corner, you're going to do the same thing, 10 double crochets in there. Okay, and then go all the way around. And I'll meet everybody over here to close this up and finish our project. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, we are down to the finish line here. So I went all the way around. Look how pretty it looks. I did it all the way around. Okay, so I'm here to close this row up. So I did my last single crochet. Okay, now we're going to count 1, 2, 3. You're going to go to the top of that chain here. You are going to slip stitch, grab your yarn, slip stitch into that single crochet, and you're going to grab your scissors, cast that off, tie it off. Okay, make it tight. Okay, you can weave in your tails. I'll weave those in later. And we are done with our project. Let me show you this way because I don't have a bigger angle how it looks. Okay, and there it is, everyone. This is our oval granny square basic placemat. Okay, see how beautiful it is? It was very simple. Like I said, this is not my design. I'm just here to bring you guys the pattern so you can learn how to do the pattern. I will put the link to the original where I got this pattern from on the description box. So if you guys just want to jump on there and look at the original, it's very beautiful. She does very beautiful work. It is in a different language, but it's easy to follow. But if not, you could just come back here and look at how we created this, okay? Everyone, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please give a like, hit that subscription box, share, and I'll see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye.